Today, we're in the Magnolia neighborhood of Seattle, Washington. From the street, the suburban home doesn't look anywhere near accessible. Architect Carol Sundstrom was able to reimagine the floor plan to maintain the scale and charm of a single-level, mid-century modern home, where Karen Breitmeyer enjoys the beauty inside and out.
My company is Studio Pacifica. We are accessibility consultants. I'm an architect by training, but I provide code compliance services for architects and building owners and developers. My husband and I were looking for our first home together, but we knew that I had particular needs as a wheelchair user, and this house stood out, a needle in a haystack. We found a house that had a ramp from the garage into the house. Oh my God, we'd been here about 13 years. We decided to do a significant change. The two options was either go up or go out, and we couldn't go out. But I really didn't want an elevator. As an architect, I think I just had thought about it too much. So I have a very good friend who's an architect that I really trust, Carol Sundstrom, and I asked her to take a look at it. And she came up with some really great ideas.
When Karen first reached out to you about this house, what was she thinking of doing to it?
So she had an immediate need for more space. First thought was that they were going to have to add a second story. So I came in and looked at how much square footage we had and decided that we could probably rebalance what they already had and add all the functions and spaces within her existing footprint. Going up would have changed the style of the house. It wouldn't have been a low-slung, mid-century modern house anymore. It would have been a big, tall Seattle modern house. So it was a win-win to be able to find all the space without adding a whole nother story.
I really want to see some of the details that you put in there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I love this kitchen.
Oh, thank you. We just love it. It's a great kind of heart of the house for us.
As most kitchens are.
Yes, well, but this one in particular, because it's got a lot of space around the island, and we have a wonderful seating area at the end with a pedestal.
This sink is amazing.
Yeah,
I mean,
knee clearance.
it's also expansive and yet still shallow, so all the utility that you need and all the sexiness for a great mid-century modern home is maintained.
Right, and it's another workstation, and it's an offloading space for hot dishes from the side
you have
opening
to
oven right behind you.
Side opening wall oven.
Well, that's
Isn't
unique.
that awesome?
Yes, that's entirely unique.
know.
I haven't seen that before. I also noticed that the cabinet styles are a little bit different. You've got bypass cabinets below.
I can't open cabinet doors into the space that I'm sitting, so we need to be able to slide them. The upper doors are a lot easier to do that with.
Does it take a lot of money to custom design a kitchen like this for maximum accessibility?
You know, almost all the projects I do are custom cabinets anyway, so this is not anything unusual. But everything is very carefully engineered to be within arm reach of everybody in the household.
Even though it's an accessible kitchen, I haven't found anybody that doesn't love cooking in here.
And there's nothing here that screams that this is a wheelchair accessible kitchen. It just looks like a perfectly comfortable kitchen.
Talk about a modern, spacious bathroom.
It's very generously sized, but I think one of the great things about it is that it's particularly well designed to accommodate my needs.
I love how sleek and modern this countertop with the two sinks are.
It worked out really well, even though I think it took actually a little bit of work to try to find those two fixtures. And of course, then we provided knee space under my sink. So we really did the whole kind of his and hers thing. The fact that we did a single slope shower with a trench drain at the rear really makes it look sleek. But the reason we did that was actually in order to make it safer. When you use a shower bench on a center drain shower, those benches are wobbly.
Right, because you've got multiple slopes.
Exactly. So in this one, we have a single slope that goes to the rear wall where we have a trench drain, much safer. And we chose a nice non-slip tile. So it really makes me feel secure in there.
I would never have thought that the tiny bit of slope to a center drain would be enough to cause instability.
Oh,
in
yeah.
stone.
Yeah, definitely. And these days, it's like kind of a modern look too. So you can tell people that you have a European spa shower. I want to show you where I do my work at home. I have this really tricky pull-out
How lovely.
surface that allows me to work on my laptop, do paperwork, and I'm in clear sight of all the household activities.
Is this height ideal for you?
Yes, it was set to be
I see.
just the right height so that I can pull up underneath it.
Just looking at it, this could be in any home.
One of the reasons why I encourage my clients to consider modifying their homes is because there's a certain amount of energy it takes as a person with disability. You should be at home saving your energy for when you're out and having to expend, face and accessibility. So for us coming here, it's a sanctuary. Our home is an easy place for us to live, enjoy ourselves, entertain ourselves, but we're not expending extra energy in which to do it. We're saving that for all the fun stuff that we do outside of the house.